I'm Steven.
I'm Lucy.
You are killing me in that dress.
Hi, this is Howard from CinemaChords. How are you doing, Emma and Karah? How are you doing?
So good. How are you?
I'm fantastic, thank you. Just been watching a few of the first few episodes. Fantastic. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you so much.
So, I mean, it's for me. It came across as very much a cautionary tale. I've been speaking to some of the actors and actresses as well. It's they felt it was very much a cautionary tale. So they felt they could go as far as they wanted to in certain places, just to kind of almost kind of as a cautionary tale to people watching it, what they shouldn't do when they go to kind of college and stuff. What was it particularly about you, for you two, that, because I know that you've produced things together before, what was it particular about this project that you decided that you wanted to produce it?
Yeah, I mean, I think for us reading the book, there was something that was unique, which was like the frankness from both people in the relationship. Like usually you get one side of a relationship and you sort of get that character's POV on the relationship. And I think in this particular book, and hopefully in the show, you're getting kind of both sides, but also like in a very sort of non-judgmental way, right? Which might be not a great, I mean, you know, I think it's Megan, the writer, has left it sort of for the audience to decide if you're judging these characters or not, you know? And I think that, yes, you can totally perceive the show as a cautionary tale. I think you can also perceive it as something that's telling a certain truth that people don't want to swallow all the time.
Yeah.
But it's kind of up to the audience to decide what they think about these characters.
Mm-hmm. And then Emma, obviously, I mean, working as a producer, also working as an actress, how hands-on are you when it comes to kind of executive producing? Do you kind of lean back a little bit, maybe this because you have kind of are an actress, and let the other actresses and the directors and everyone else involved kind of take more control, or are you very much hands-on, having kind of worked in the industry as an actress as well?
I mean, Karah was on set all the time. I wasn't able to go down there because I was filming something else. But as far as like the development of this, I mean, Karah got the book from another producer, Laura Lewis, who brought it then to me. And Karah and I were like, we want to see this, and we want to see this on Hulu. And so we brought it to them. And so I was very involved in the process of, you know, casting and, you know, scripts and all of that kinds of stuff. And it was really fun to get to be kind of creative in a different way. And, you know, also appreciative of like when a script gets to me as an actor, now I know everything that goes into it, and it's like endless, what goes into getting a script made, which, you know, you don't think before. You're just like, oh, it appears, but it actually, you know, is, you know, like 20 people over the course of a couple of years. So yeah, it was really fun to get to kind of, you know, see a whole different side of TV, and also be creative in a way that I haven't been able to before.
And then obviously working as producers, I was speaking to Megan. Obviously, she said she's prepared various seasons. I imagine those are not based as directly as the first season from the book. Is that something that you also are involved? And obviously, you won't be able to speak about. Is that something that you also have kind of read through and kind of, as producers, would like kind of want to shape it, given kind of your own inputs based on what Megan's original ideas were?
Well, I think, you know, we knew when we met Megan, and she sort of related so much to this book, that she was the person to adapt this. And I think we sort of have trusted her kind of implicitly with Lucy's story and, you know, Steven's story. And I think that, you know, with any adaptation, even though the book is also set over a time span, there's going to be like huge artistic license, and also just like building out the world of these characters, especially because she's built out the other supporting characters as well, to such a degree. And so just kind of seeing where they all go is up to Megan, you know, and that's what, and we just have a very close relationship with her, and are so fortunate that we, you know, we're all kind of the same age and grew up in the same time and have a similar language. And that's just been really nice as producers to kind of have that relationship with the showrunner.
And then Emma, you said that you were working offset a lot of the time, so you weren't able to actually be on set. But I know that you've got a very, very soon, you've got another rom-com coming out soon called About Fate. Yeah. Without spoiling too much, can you tell us a little bit about what we will get to see you play there?
Yes, About Fate. It's a romantic comedy, and it basically, well, it was written by the same writer as Holiday and Nancy Drew, Tiffany Paulson. So when she sent this to me, I was like, oh, like I love her. I love her writing. I love getting to bring her voice to life. So I said yes, and it's one of those rom-coms that begs the question of like, is love fate or is it choice? And you see these two people who don't really know each other kind of go on this wild ride throughout this night, and what happens to them, obviously you will see when you see the movie. And we filmed it in Boston, which is a city that I absolutely love. And yeah, it's just a really fun time, and you can see it on Amazon in September.
Fantastic. Well, listen, thank you so much for your time. I can't wait to see both of these projects, and I hope to speak to you again sometime soon.